So, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Shall we begin the interview?
Sure.
Okay, my name is Ashwini and I'll be taking your IELTS interview. And we'll begin with the introductory part. Firstly, tell me your full name.
So my first name is Parth and my family name is Chawla.
Parth, can I see your ID?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, sure.
Parth, are you a student or you work?
Yes, I'm a student. Still now I'm pursuing BA from Delhi University, and nowadays I'm working on my English speaking skills with the help of a local center.
Parth, now I'll ask you some questions about pets. Do you have a pet at your home?
No, sir, I don't have a pet at my home because my father didn't allow me to have a pet at my home. But in future, I will definitely borrow a pet because I love the pets a lot.
Is it common to have pets in your country?
Yes, in my country it is very common to have a pet, especially dogs, because people find that they are very familiar, that they are very familiar and helpful.
What kind of animals apart from dog make typical pets?
So people usually prefer to have a pet like cat or horse, because they find that these pets are very familiar to elder people as well as kids also, and they can help them to learn certain activities. They can help them to fulfill their needs as well.
What is the attitude of people towards animal in your country?
Well, in my country mostly people love pets, but some people are there who have a negative thought regarding the pets. They think that the pets are useless, but they are not aware about the importance of pets, that they are very important just for the food cycle of our country.
Have you ever saved any animal from danger?
Yes, I saved a dog. I vividly remember that last year me and my friend was just going for a walk and a pet dog was there who was in a very bad condition, so I helped a dog at that time.
Like, how did you help?
I immediately called a doctor, my family doctor, who has some friends who are in the field of animals, so he helped us in that situation.
Okay, now I'll ask you some questions about television. Do you like watching TV?
Sometimes I like watching TV because nowadays I'm having a very hectic schedule, so I don't prefer to watch TV a lot.
When you watch TV, what kind of programs you like to watch?
Whenever I watch TV, I love to watch Discovery's channels and as well as comedian channels, because comedian channels help me to get out of my tensions, because this is very important.
Which TV programs do you remember from your childhood?
Well, in my childhood I usually prefer to watch cartoons channels and movies, documentary movies like cartoons like Shin Chan, Doraemon. I just prefer to watch these channels.
Which is your favorite TV show now?
Well, my favorite TV shows is Discovery, because I get a lot of knowledge from them regarding animals, nature, adventurous places, and how to survive in critical conditions. So I love to watch Discovery channels a lot now.
Okay, Parth, this is the end of part 1. Let's move on to part 2, which is a cue card. You can make notes for 1 minute, then you have to speak from 1 to 2 minutes. And your cue card is: tell about a shopping website you often use. What it is, how often you use it, why it is better than others.
अक्सर आइल्स के स्टूडेंट को सबसे ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम आती है राइटिंग मॉड्यूल में, और मेरा एक सीधा सा समाधान उनको ये होता है कि वो एक्सपर्ट्स की राइटिंग को पढ़ें, समझें, उसके अंदर से सीवीजी गेन करें, कंटेंट वोकैब ग्रामर गेन करें, जिससे धीरे धीरे करके उनका बैंड स्कोर भी इम्प्रूव हो जाएगा। हमारी खुद की लिखी हुई किताबें हैं, ये हमारी लिखी हुई टास्क 2 की किताब है, आर्ट ऑफ राइटिंग एसेज। इसमें तकरीबन 100 ऐसे हमने खुद लिखे हैं और पूरी वोकैबुलरी भी उसमें मेंशन है, मीनिंग्स के साथ मेंशन है। और साथ में हमारी जो टास्क 1 है, आर्ट ऑफ राइटिंग रिपोर्ट, इसमें 80+ हमारी रिपोर्ट्स हैं, लाइन ग्राफ, बार ग्राफ, पाई चार्ट, टेबल्स, मैप और फ्लो चार्ट। अगर आप इन बुक्स को एक्सेस करना चाहते हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए लिंक से आप हमारी मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन पे आएँ और वहाँ से आपको ये दोनों किताबें मिल जाएंगी।
Okay, Parth, speak up.
Well, we all are living in the 21st era in which everything is developed, and there are a lot of websites from which person usually prefer to do shopping. And I vividly remember a website from which I often do shopping. It's Amazon.com. I'm not dependent on online shopping, but in some circumstances, and whenever I have to save my time, I don't want to go in the public places, I use that type of site. I use that site once in a half year, just because I'm not fond of doing shopping a lot. Just whenever I need some stuffs and I feel that there is a huge requirement of that, and I have a time period to adopt that, then I usually use the online shopping and prefer to use Amazon.com. It is very beneficial for the people because because as per the seasonal festivals, there are many offers. They provided many offers. They provided discounts, and they prefer a card from that card you can get discount on other stuffs as well. So that is a website which is very beneficial, and after using it, we have to give our feedback to them in stars, as well as so for that they can improve themselves, just for the comfortability of customers. So that was the website which I usually use. It's a website.
Okay, Parth, let's move to part 3, which is follow-up section. What effects has the internet had on the way people generally communicate with one another these days?
There are great effects as compared to past in communicating skills, because nowadays people can communicate with the help of social networks to international peoples as well. They can communicate with the help of some sites, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. So these are some changes which came.
Why do you think that internet is being used more now?
Well, I think that internet is being used more because of competition is rising up day by day, and internet play a very crucial role to improve the mindset of people, to improve the knowledge. Just for the improvement, people nowadays do more use of internet.
How reliable do you think information on the internet is?
I don't think that every information on the internet is reliable, because there are some information which is not in favorable conditions, which do not give benefits to peoples. So I don't think that there are much reliable information on the internet.
Some people use the internet for shopping. Why does not everyone use it in this way?
So some people use internet just for shopping because they find it convenient, and some people don't use this because they want a practical life. They just want to check the quality of the products by themselves. They don't want a long time to buy anything. They love to go in the public place and buy the product certainly. So these are some basic reasons why mostly people prefer to do offline shopping.
What kind of things are easy to buy and sell online? Can you give me some examples?
Yes. There are some things which we can buy online easily, like clothes items, shoes items, groceries. We can sell our mobile phones, bikes, and our homemade stuff like sofa, chair on some websites like Amazon, OXL. So these are some basic stuff which can be buy or which can be sell online easily.
Okay, Parth, this is the end of your speaking test. Are you nervous? Yes, you were looking nervous. You were sounding nervous. So, if you were nervous just because you know that you are being recorded, then maybe it has reduced your performance by 0.5 band. So that's why your interview is somewhere between 5.5 and 6, but it's around 6 for now. But I have a high expectations, like you can reach 6.5 and 7 as well. One thing you need to work upon is you have a fast rate of speech. Just reduce it, like speak slow and have good control on what you want to speak. So this is the area you need to work upon. Your pronunciation is okay, but when you speak fast, you tend to eat away certain words, or you don't pronounce like appropriately. Sometimes it's not audible. Okay, so speak clearly, speak slow. And if I talk about your grammar, yes, at places you were using incorrect grammar, especially the tense, like you were using present verb instead of using past verb in past situation. So that is also the area you need to work upon. Otherwise, your vocab range is good. There is nothing much you have to do regarding that. So that's it. Improve in these areas, and next time you should come with better confidence. Okay.
Okay.